Hey friends, we're here to do a cash stuffing. We're gonna get right into it. Happy Friday. I think this video is gonna be short and sweet as always. Let's start with the rollover change. Let me know how you are. Do you have any fun plans for the weekend? Anything like that? I actually have a massage tomorrow, which is super fun. Very excited about that. And other than that, I don't think we're really doing much of anything. So like I said, let me know if you have any fun plans. Thank you for your patience since I did not have, my videos were a little bit sparser this week, but I did get some really good feedback on my new progressive savings challenge book, which is right here. So if you are interested in seeing this book, I did a full flip through. Check my last video. And thank you to those of you who have been picking it up. This is what we're working with for change. Not a ton. I actually might have a couple other coins. I have another little bag here that I've been carrying around instead of my big purse. So let's check this. This is where the cash is. Oh, it's a mess in here. Let's see what we have. This is all the cash. Okay, and then we do have some additional change here. Oops. So we'll toss that in. And there we go. Let's count up the rollover cash and see what we're working with today. I know it's not a lot. I was supposed to reimburse myself some from medical, and you guys, I had to drain the medical fund completely. I'll talk about that. I think I am stuffing my medical sinking fund today, so I'll talk about that a little more. But let's see, it looks like we only have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, these are crispy, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, $38 only of rollover. Not too happy with that, but anything is better than nothing, right? Okay, so that goes to the side. I'm going to put that towards savings challenges. This, I believe, is 280, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80. Perfect. Okay, so let's pull out the planner and see what we're doing today. This is my bright, undated budget planner. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. This spiral bound version, unfortunately, is sold out now in my Etsy shop. Thank you to Tracy over at Golden Girl Budget. She showed this and then a bunch of people messaged me asking about it, but it just so happens that someone picked up the last one after her. So unfortunately, the spiral bound version is not available anymore, but if you're interested in the planner, it is still always available on Amazon. It's the exact same planner except without a spiral binding. Okay, that's linked below in my description box. I link all my Amazon books there, and then also in my Amazon storefront. Okay, so it's July, you guys. I can't even believe it. I know I say that every single time it turns to a new month, but time is just flying around here. Okay, so we are doing, let's see, 80 of this cash goes to my mom, 20, 40, 60, and 80, and that is for, I just pay her $80 a month for what I owe her, so I do need to make a little note for myself, because if I don't, I will just wonder why I have a pile of cash sitting here on the desk. Okay, so that's done. And then we're doing a couple sinking funds and the rest is in challenges. So let me put this to the side. Let's see. I am going to need some change, so hopefully I can get that. Let's start here. Okay, so Penelope is my dog. She's going to get $10. And so hopefully I can find some change in her. Actually, I don't really want to, I only have a little bit of change in here. And I really don't want to take that out. So let me see if I have any other change anywhere else. I may need to go into my savings challenges. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, no, pretty sure I counted that up last time and couldn't find change. In fact, I think I went through this entire binder last time and didn't have change. So let me actually check my savings challenges. Because I only had a couple 5s in Penelope's envelope and I didn't want to take that all out. Let's see if I have anything in here. Change is getting low. I'm gonna need to potentially go to the bank at some point and try to get some smaller bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Nope. Okay. Let's see if we have anything in here. $10, $15, $20. Perfect. I think that should be all we need. Just $20 worth of change. Yeah, the change is getting low here, so not sure what I'm gonna do about that, but hopefully it'll all work out. It always does. But again, this change is getting low, so I guess we'll just have to kind of wait and see. Okay, let's put this away and go back to what we were doing. Okay, so Penelope is getting 10. And I believe she has a bath coming up at the end of this month. So, or a grooming appointment, I call it a bath. So let's see what we have. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 10, 25, 31. 331, perfect, love that. Love how her envelope is starting to build up. That is wonderful. Okay, that's Penelope. Birthdays is gonna get 10. Not a whole lot of stuffing this time, but that's okay. A little bit is better than nothing, right? This envelope also was, is now pretty sparse. I think I told you guys in one of my past videos, I did take a bunch of money out of this because we went to the amusement park for Father's Day. I spent 100 and some out of here, so. All right, let's see. So now in birthdays, we have 20, 40, 65, 75, 85, 90. So $90. I do need to work on getting this built back up. It's July. I don't think we have any birthdays in July. I'm not sure when the next birthday is, but that's as far as family. The kids can always have, you know, a birthday that they get randomly invited to. So I take money out of here for that as well. Okay, last but not least, let's do medical. And let me just tell you guys what happened. So, as I said, I completely drained my medical fund, okay? I had $194 in here and it all got spent. So my son had an eye doctor's appointment. Medical's gonna get 20. He had an eye appointment and we actually got great news. So my son is 7 and for the past 2 years, he's been doing atropine eye drops because when I initially took him to the eye doctor, his vision was actually pretty bad at only, 4 or 5 years old. his vision was already kind of bad. So they did the atropine eye drops so that his vision would not progressively get worse very quickly. The purpose of the eye drops were to basically keep his eyes dilated 24/7. Like, his eyes have been dilated for 2 years straight, essentially. He would get them every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that would be enough to keep his eyes dilated through the rest of the week. And then again, we would give him the drops on the weekend and so on. So again, he's had those for about 2 years now. We just went to the eye doctor last week. He got his eyes checked. His vision did not get worse, which is wonderful. And she said that we're going to try it without the drops, which is awesome. So that's great news. He's super excited to not need drops. The other portion of that is because his eyes were constantly dilated, he needed to wear bifocal glasses. I guess because of focusing issues or whatever with his eyes being constantly dilated, he needed those bifocals. Well, now, since he doesn't need the drops anymore, he doesn't need bifocals. So I had to order him new lenses for his glasses that are not bifocals. But our insurance doesn't reset until January 1st. So insurance did not cover the lenses. So $260. I was like, oh my gosh, like I totally wasn't expecting that. And, you know, so I had to pull the money out of here. Obviously, it was not enough. I only had $194 in here. So the rest is just, I don't know. I put it on a credit card, to be completely honest. But I paid the $194 towards it, and then the rest is just on there to be paid off. So all of that to say is we're starting back with $20, which really does stink. I was excited that this envelope was getting built up, and I really liked having money in here to pull when I was going to the doctor for copays. And now I don't have any. Like, I just have $20, which is fine. We'll get it built back up. And this says medical, but I really use this for medical, vision, dental, like anything kind of healthcare related. So yeah. I think I told you guys that I was going to be going on a new medication for psoriasis. I took my first injection last Thursday. Ouch, it hurt so bad. But the great news is it's only costing me, so my insurance did not approve it. It's called Bimzelx. My insurance actually did not approve it, but I was approved for their bridge program, which means basically it's going to be covered, I guess, by the company for up to 2 years, and it's only costing me $15 a dose. The doctor said usually when your insurance like sees that you're doing well on the medication, then they'll decide to cover it. I don't know if that's going to happen, but if they do decide to cover it in the future, there's like a savings card that would mean I only have to pay $5 a dose, which is amazing. But even at 15, I will take it. It's once a month for the first 5 doses, and then after that it's once every 2 months. So it's not, I won't have to take it often. So $15 a month or every 2 months is really nothing. So I'm super thankful for that. And it is working so incredibly well. It's like amazing. I literally noticed a difference like the same day that I had the injection. So it's been amazing for me, but that's what's all going on there in the medical range. So there you go. Really need to work on building that fund back up. Okay. So, oh shoot. Okay. I need more change. Let's see. Do I have, oh man, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You guys, I need more change for my wallet. Ay. Okay. Let's go back here. Okay, so I'm going to take a prop 10 and 2 real 5s for one of these 20s, and that's because I have $160 left. 10 of it is going towards savings challenges. Actually, I'm gonna take 2 prop 5s instead of the 10, just for more change. And so I can put prop money in a savings challenge. I obviously cannot put prop money in my wallet, but it can go in a savings challenge, no problem. And the reason I have $10 going towards a savings challenge is just because I always tell you guys, I only go to the ATM. I don't go to the bank anymore because I just don't need to. And I just pull 20s out. I can only pull 20s. So I have to get increments of 20. And so sometimes that means what I need between my cash wallet and my sinking funds don't add up to a $20 increment. So I have to get a little extra, and then it just goes towards my challenges. So that's fine. So we should have, what did I say, 160, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Perfect. So these 2 prop 5s are going to go to the side, once again, to go towards challenges. And then this 150 is just going to go in my wallet. And we are finished with this long and chatty, but also short cash stuffing. So that is it for this one, my friends. Thank you so much for sticking with me, for watching till the end. I hope you're doing well. I am so grateful that you're here. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic weekend, and I will catch you in the savings challenge video. Bye.